You are welcome to Remit Trade Academy. My name is Paradise and I'll be bringing you this cryptocurrency video. Right here, Bitcoin is sitting at 44.4k level at this area. I've been talking about this very strong resistance at this very level where the market is right now. And on the 4-hour chart, you see the market is finding it difficult to break this very strong resistance. And also on ETH, we have seen the market approaching this very level of resistance. On ETH 4-hour chart, the market is also finding difficulty of moving straight to the upside with this little pullback on this very chart. On the Bitcoin dominance, I talk about this very level of support, and if we see a fail swing and we see a fail swing around this area and market move back to the upside. So right now market is coming back down. What are we expecting on the Bitcoin dominance in the next coming days in relation to what we are expecting on the ETH USD 4-hour chart and also on the BTC 4-hour chart on the immediate short term? So all of these and more in today's video. If you are new to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Also check the channel for other educational content. Leave a like and share this video. BTC USDT 1-day chart here, we see this market already at overbought territory on the stochastic, and right now I am expecting the market to come back right down, and I've been talking about this level of 44 and 45k level on the BTC USD 1-day chart, and right now the market is at this level. So I am expecting the market to retrace back down to these very levels. I want the market to retrace back a little bit to the downside from this area before we see the market have support here. Then we can see the market move to the upside. Then another scenario I am expecting is the market consolidating within this area. So we can see a market consolidation within this area, then expect a breakout of this level of resistance. Once we see that breakout with a bullish close that close above every other close within this area, then that means market is going to go back up to this very area. As the market is right now, we are still in a bear market. We are seeing the downtrend, except we see a significant breakout on this level of resistance, then that means market is going to go up. Then one thing very important you have to notice on the stochastic right here is, if you notice the market move right up and then come back down, push a little bit from this area to the upside. The same thing happened here on the stochastic as well. Market move into this area, come back down, did not go below the 80% mark, move up again with this length and then come back down. That is exact same thing we are seeing on the stochastic at this very level right here, and also that is what we are seeing at this very level right here as well. So you have to pay attention to these very levels on the stochastic right now and where the market is at the moment on the BTC USDT 1-day chart. And on the 4-hour chart right here, we see after this breakout on the wedge, the market have not made significant movement to the upside with this very area where the market is right now. And then I said that it won't be a wise decision for you to take a trade at this very level. Reason being that this is a very strong resistance level at the moment, and I am expecting a retracement to the downside. And after the breakout of the wedge, we see the market at this very level, no more significant move to the upside. So if I remove this, and one thing you need to pay attention to is this very trend line. This very trend line is a very important trend line at the moment, and we need to pay attention to this very trend line. I want the market to retrace back down, and the level I want the market to retrace to is this very area of resistance here. Support here will turn support as well if the market come back to the downside. So I'm expecting the market to retrace back down to this very level. So if the market come back right down, it should find support from here to the downside before we see continuation of this move. If we see a breakout on this resistance line, then that means market is going to go back down to this very level right here on this very area of the 42k level, approximately on this very area on support. So if you see a breakout on this very trend line to the downside, then that the market is going to go back down to this very area. I am expecting the market to retrace to this very level of resistance that will turn support at this very area before we see the market go back right up. So right now I'm not expecting any significant move on Bitcoin to the upside. I still want to see a cool off in the market in form of a retracement. ETH USDT 1-day chart here, we see the market move from this very level, break this trend line and move up to this very level of resistance. resistance, and right here we see a rejection from this level of resistance right now, and market will have difficulty of breaking this very level of resistance. The reason because market has been moving from here on this support to the upside, so I'm expecting the market to retrace back down from this level to the downside, and this is where I want the market to retrace to before we see the market move up again. So this very level of resistance right here should turn support for the market to move from this area to the upside. We could possibly see the market consolidate within this area before we see a break to the upside. So if we see a consolidation within this level of resistance, a breakout will also help the market to move straight up to this very level of 3.8k level. So this is what I'm looking out for right now on ETH USDT 1-day chart. A retracement to the downside for market to find support on this resistance right here. You see resistance here, we see resistance here that will also support at this very area. So when market come back here, support will help the market to move to this very level, and a breakout on this very level will help the market to move to the upside. So what you are looking out for if you see a breakout is a significant bullish candle that close above every other close within this level of resistance. So this is what I'm expecting on ETH USDT 1-day chart. On ETH USDT 4-hour chart right here, we see the market rejection from this area with this candle to the downside, and right now we've not seen any break of structure in the market yet. So after the breakout of this very wedge, we see the market move a little bit, and there was no significant move around this area in the market, and as you can see right now, market is finding difficult to move to the upside. So what I am expecting right now is the market to have a little bit of pullback to the downside before we could see the next move in the market again. So I'm expecting the market to have a little bit of pullback to this very level before we see the market move to the upside. So this very level of resistance right here should turn support for the market to move to the upside. So resistance at this level, resistance here should turn support at this very area of 2.9k and 3k level at this very area before we see the market move up again. So this is what I'm expecting right now on ETH USDT 4-hour chart. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance right here, we see the market on this very level of support, and I've been talking about the market testing on the level of support, and also you should also look out for a fail swing. We see a little bit of fail swing at this area, and markets begin to move to the upside and to this very level of resistance. And right now, if you look at the way markets move here and look at what happened on the ETH USD 4-hour chart, we did not see any significant move right there, either up or down. Reason because the market is already at key level, and not only that, the market has been moving from this level of support to the upside. The same thing on BTC USDT, we did not see any significant move on this level, either to the upside or to the downside, as BTC dominance moves straight up. The reason is because we've been seeing the market moving from this area to this level, so we are actually waiting for the market to have a retracement to the downside. What I'm expecting right now is the market to have a retracement to the downside to this very level of resistance. Market come back right now, have support here before we see the market move up. So once we see this and market begin to move up on the Bitcoin dominance, we could see a potential move on BTC USDT 4-hour chart and also on ETH USDT 4-hour chart. So this is what I'm expecting in the market in the next coming days on ETH USDT 4-hour chart, and also on the 1-day chart, and also on BTC USDT 4-hour chart, and also on the 1-day chart right here. If you are new to this channel, please help subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell notification for more updates like this every single day. Check the channel for other educational content. Leave a like and share this video. If you want to learn how to do simple technical analysis and know the market prediction, check the description of this video, see a contact, and reach out to us immediately and enroll for the Remit Trade Intensive Cryptocurrency course and mentorship program. Thank you very much for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next video.